Okay. All right. So I just did a bit of a meditation and some stuff was coming through. And it was talking about the breath, how important the breath is. So as it's coming through and I'm speaking it out, I've got a video on it as well, and I'll share that with you. But this is the commentary, I guess, after it that I thought would have some relevance. And what was basically coming through is that the breath is really, really important. Obviously, if we don't breathe, then we die. So there's a physical truth to that. But the metaphysical truth to it, and even the psychological truth to it, is that we place so much emphasis on our thoughts and our emotions throughout the day. You know, your reality is based upon your most prominent and dominant thoughts and emotions that you activate in each and every day. But we don't really put too much emphasis on our breath. And as much as you go, well, it's good to breathe, Maurice, that's fine. Or when I'm getting anxious, I can do deep breathing. So we see it from the perspective of the physical benefits of it. And we can also see it from I'm grounding, I'm tapping into the now, you know, that sort of thing. I'm out of the future, I'm not ruminating about the past, so I'm being present. But what I got from the meditation was that it's important to be mindful of our breath, but not in all of those ways that I've spoken about. But here's another level, is what is the intention of my breath today? Because each and every breath that you take has its, there's so much that's going on. And as you breathe in, it goes through your system, and so it enters your body, and then it ultimately exits your body. And it exits your body as carbon dioxide, but it enters it as oxygen, which then feeds the system. So, can I place my intention upon my breath? There's been studies and experiments done with Dr. Emoto, and he did studies on water. So depending on what the intention was that was placed upon the water, the crystals under a microscope would have a different look to them. So water that was, had been blessed, wholly blessed, or blessed with love and compassion and gratitude, had a very different cellular structure or crystallized structure than water that had been anger had been placed in it, or hate. So intention is really, really important. And when we look at ourselves from a biological perspective, we're actually made of about 70% water. So when we drink water, it's really important to put your intention upon what it is that I am ingesting. Now, we can sort of see that from a scientific level, but sometimes we don't necessarily look at how we're breathing. And we can look at that from a biological level of, am I only breathing into my chest, the upper lobes of my lungs, or am I doing diaphragmatic breathing where I'm filling up all three lobes of the lungs, which then allow more oxygen to be perfused? But when I start to place my intention upon my breath, then the question is, how would I like to breathe today? It's not a situation where it's, do I want to breathe deeply or do I want to breathe shallowly? It's more so, do I want to breathe with love and compassion? Do I want to breathe with ease and flow? Do I want to breathe with acceptance and commitment and inspiration? So see how we can place the intention upon our breath, because as we breathe in, it then feeds our cellular structure. And people say, well, we need to drink 6 to 8 litres of water per day. We go, okay, but how many of us do that? Some of us do, but not too many of us do. But imagine if I said, well, you just need to breathe today. Okay, how much of that breath are you placing your intention on? Because what I got out of this meditation is that that's really important. And so think about that. Even just sit with it for a minute and start to breathe with gratitude. I just did it, and it brought a smile to my face. I actually felt a shift within me. So the question is, how would you like to breathe today? Because it will change your whole cellular structure, how you make and remake your body in these moments. And it's just another opportunity to tap into the moment, tap into the breath, and see the breath on another level. Yeah. How would you like to breathe? Thank you.